Good evening, brothers and sisters. Thank you so much for joining me again for another special message. Now, try to keep this one short for you all. I was speaking with one of my friends who is a chef, and he works at a country club. And we were all sitting around the table talking, and he was telling us about a very popular dish at this country club that everyone just raves about. They go crazy over. And it's called candied bacon. Yes, I know some of you have heard about candied bacon. I myself have never tried it, but I've heard it's really good. And he said, I don't quite understand why people love it so much.
You gotta eat it, you gotta try it. Go ahead, take your time.
I've never tried it myself, but I've heard it's really good. And my friend was telling me how much everyone else thinks it's good too.
It is.
But he said it's interesting because people love it so much, but it's such a simple recipe. And I said, well, how do you make candied bacon? What are the ingredients? He said it's simply bacon and sugar. That's it.
Damn.
Bacon and sugar. And I said, well, all right. Two very simple ingredients that most anybody can find at the supermarket, at the grocery store. So what is it about this candied bacon at your particular country club that makes it so special with everyone who tries it? And he said, well, even though the ingredients are simple, it's the process that makes it so special. It's the process that makes it so different. Oh my God, brothers and sisters. When he told me this message, I felt a word in my spirit, a word that I'm sharing with you today.
Yes, Lord.
It's in the process.
So good. So good.
It's in the process.
In the process.
The process is what makes it special.
Yes.
The process is what makes it different. And I thought to myself, how many of us walk around feeling like we just aren't there yet?
Oh, Lord.
Or feeling like we aren't good enough?
Yes.
Feeling like we are not special. We don't have what it takes. Well, brothers and sisters, I am here to tell you today that you already have everything you need. All the ingredients that you are required to be successful is already within you.
Yes,
Bacon
Lord.
and sugar. That's it.
That's it.
But I have great news for you, brothers and sisters. It's not in the ingredients. It's in the process. It's in the process. It is in the process that determines what your dish will be. It's in the process that determines what sets you apart from the rest. So don't feel like you have to have so many things, so many fancy traits, or so much money. I have to have this, I have to have that. It's not about the ingredients. It is about the process you put the ingredients through. Now, some of you may be wondering, well, if I have everything I need, why hasn't it happened for me yet? I'm gonna stop you right there. It's the process.
Preach that.
Your process is not the same as his process. Her process is not the same as her process. You will not go through the same process. Think about when you are in your kitchen cooking and you have these different meals that you need to prepare. Some things get cooked quicker. Some things take a little bit longer.
That's right. That's right.
Think about that.
Yes, think about it.
Some things take longer. Now with candied bacon, it is a simple dish. It's just bacon and sugar. But you can't just put bacon together with sugar and put it on your frying skillet and cook it the way you've always cooked it.
Not the same.
In fact, the way that they do it at the country club, it's a very tedious process. You have the bacon, you have the sugar, and you put it in the oven on low. You put it in there for hours, and you turn it, and you flip the pan, and you make sure the heat is hitting it from all different directions. There is a process that goes into creating this candied bacon, this thing that even though it came from two ingredients that were so simple, it was the process that brought out the very distinct flavor, the distinction that everybody loves that makes it so special. So I'm telling you, you already have everything you need. You are still within your process. If you feel like you have not yet made it to where you think you should be.
Yes.
That's why you should never compare yourself. That's why you should never compare your timeline to others. Because everyone is on a different process.
Preach that. Say it.
God
Yes.
has placed you
Placed me.
on a different timer from everyone else.
Oh,
He's not done with you yet. He's not through with you yet. He hasn't turned you yet. He hasn't put you in the pan. He hasn't boiled you. He hasn't stripped you. He hasn't done everything he needs to do for you to be brought out, for those ingredients' full potential to be brought out.
So good. So good.
In fact, it takes some time before you even see some of the things that are deep within you. It takes some time before the flavor of certain ingredients that you put into the recipe, into the pot, it takes time before those flavors are ever brought to their full potential. So why would you think that you can just be thrown into something and come out in the flash of an eye the way that you're supposed to be? It's in the process. And I want you to take that with you. It is in the process. Thank you so much, brothers and sisters, for joining me for this message today. I hope it touched your heart, and I hope that you can leave this special message feeling more encouraged to keep going about your process, because God is not through with you yet. He still has so many more things to bring out of you. He has so many more things that he needs to reveal, so many shells he needs to break, so many things he needs to crack, so that your true self, your greatest self, can be pulled forward. Amen. Amen.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen.